I've said in the past, in fact, the very recent past, to be honest. Anyway, I have said that one of the possible scenarios of a Donald Trump lame duck session is him just kind of going nuclear on the government itself and starting to give out government secrets. So, not anything necessarily damaging to the country, but any kind of weird thing that's classified that shouldn't be classified, he could be like, you know what? Go ahead and tell him. You know what? Let's show him the good UFO videos. You know what? Y'all want to see the Bigfoot we got living underneath the White House? That thing's pretty awesome. Come take a look. Just weird, wacky stuff, But here's a scenario I didn't think of. The Washington Post actually pointed it out this week, and this is rather terrifying. And this is not necessarily during the transition period, but this is after Trump leaves office. As an ex-president, he would know all of the secrets and all of the things that the United States had to offer. And being a ruthless businessman who has no problem making deals with despots, that could pose a very significant national security threat. And unfortunately, having served as president of the United States does come with a little bit of leniency with regards to leaking state secrets. So that's probably an area where we need to focus a little bit more concern, right? Donald Trump will do anything for money. Donald Trump will do anything for power and influence, even if it means selling out the entire United States, and I would not put that past him for a second, especially if it meant possibly building Trump Tower Moscow or Trump Tower Pyongyang. Two things that Donald Trump would definitely love to do. We know from his talks with Kim Jong-un, he has repeatedly brought up the real estate opportunities over there in North Korea, the beautiful waterfront properties you have available. Kim Jong-un, perhaps we could work out a deal for some kind of luxury condos that nobody in your country would be able to afford, by the way, because of your policies of keeping them impoverished. But nevertheless, I'm a bad businessman. You're a bad person. I'm a bad person. What do you say we exchange a couple miles of shoreline for a couple of U.S. secrets? That's actually what intelligence officials are worried about right now. And here's the thing. Shouldn't they be speaking out publicly? Like, this is the kind of thing that the public needs to be aware of. I know you've got a massive Trump cult, a 70 million strong Trump cult. Maybe that's the kind of crap that they need to hear to realize that this is the kind of guy you decided to hitch your wagon to. The kind of guy who we now have to worry about going out and selling United States secrets. Rest assured, I don't think we had to worry about that with any of the other guys that came and went from the job. At least not in our lifetimes. Maybe, way back in the day, sure. But not in any of our lifetimes, no. But now we do. So there's a new thing, a new worry we get to have, because that's just the kind of horrible piece of crap human being that Donald Trump is. And it's time for his cult to finally see that.